And I say it doesn't happen with every female because it's not, it's supposed to happen with every female. No, it's just a common thing that happens. What it do, what is up, my BBossBaddies and my Batman fellas? It is your girl Bosana and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, we are going to be talking about the hoe phase. So I've been meaning to do this topic a few weeks ago actually, but we're doing it now. And just to let you guys know, I have so many videos that I want to drop. So I've been consistent, but I'm going to be even more consistent. Therefore, I'm going to be posting even more videos. So you guys just keep commenting what you want to see, and it doesn't have to just be about women advice because you guys know that's not just what I talk about on my channel. So make sure you drop all that down below. Make sure you follow me on my Patreon. It's better to be on there because I'm starting live stream. I actually will not be doing that on YouTube, but I will be doing that once the audience gets a little bit bigger. So Patreon is something I really care about because YouTube is something that I just, you know, post here consistently, but I feel like with Patreon I can express myself so much more and help people so much more. And quick shout out to all those people that actually hit me up on there because I told you guys I will be helping you guys on there, and I'm still gonna do that maybe for the next 2 months, or maybe I'll add it to one of the tiers. But yeah, just a quick shout out to you guys. You guys are still part of the membership, so thank you guys all so much. And if you don't and you just want to say subscribe on here, that's totally okay. I love you guys all so much. Whatever support you guys give me, I love it. It just keeps me going and I'm never gonna stop. Moving forward, you guys already know about my social media, all my platforms, and yes, I will be getting more active on my BBossArmy. And last thing that I want to announce before jumping into this, I will be starting my second channel, so it should be happening within this week. I was gonna wait a little bit more for certain reasons, but you know, I feel like there's no need to wait at this point. I might as well just let it happen. So I won't talk too much about that because I already said a lot for the intro, so be on the lookout for that. Other than that, let's actually get into this. So for hoe phase, man, oh man, I don't even know where to start. Like all the topics I do, there's always so much to say about. So with the hoe phase, I just really want to make this clear. As far as alpha male goes, AMS, alpha male strategies, and then the whole beta thing, there is somebody out there that will actually be the one for you. And I already mentioned this in my video. Now I say that, and I really want to say that before I start talking about a hoe phase, because I'm really tired of people just trying to categorize everybody to be the exact same thing. So yes, I believe in the AMS, and there's certain stuff that I can say about red pill and all these things that I talk about on my channel, but at the end of the day, there is certain people out there that are not like these people, and you would think that, and they're not like that at all. So be careful. You got to use some sort of, you know, putting things together, something inside of yourself, not just what you hear, because sometimes it'll get to you and you'll believe that about everybody. So moving on to hoe phase, not every girl goes through a hoe phase. Now here's the biggest thing I can say about the hoe phase. Everybody wants to put hoe phase on every single girl. They want to say every girl goes through it. Not every girl goes through it. Number two thing, before I go back to number one, is that guys are out here doing literally the hoe phase, but it's not a phase. It's just something guys do, and that is getting with different girls, multiple girls, hoeing around, doing what they like as a man because they are allowed to. They can just put there in anybody, and girls can't spread their legs for anybody. I'm not justifying anybody's action right now, but I'm just saying this is reality right now. Guys are out here going through a whole phase, but the whole phase is a life phase for them. So they do this throughout their whole life. Girls do this for a period of time, and it's a phase, as you say it, whole phase. Now, whole phase can happen from so many different things. It can be trauma. It can be from, you know, the guy that she last was with broke her heart completely. And when I say trauma, I'm talking about past experiences where it doesn't have to be with the guy she loved, but certain stuff, you know, neglect, not having people around, not having family, not knowing how to love herself, having low self-esteem, you know, not knowing how to be treated by a man, thinking this is okay, thinking that's okay, not really valuing yourself high, not a high quality woman. All those things fall into a whole phase. And then there's simply girls out here that it's not even a phase, or it comes often. They go through a period of where they want to find love, and now it's like, I just want to be a hoe. I just want somewhere to come, and I just want to do whatever I want to do and just mess with whoever I want to mess with. And it'll be multiple people. It'll be a lot of people. I want to say everybody, but you know, some girls out here, they don't really care. But anyways, so with the whole phase, the unfortunate part about it is that Some girls really have an actual reason. You guys can't look at a whole phase and blame too many females, because a lot of girls really go through a series of just getting hurt, and it's in multiple ways where it's like they get to a point where love is not something they can see in somebody ever, and so they cannot attach themselves into catching feelings. Besides the fact that it's an experience for females, and a lot of girls really do it for fun. I know girls that haven't went through it. Now I can give you guys plenty of examples, but if you don't know what a whole phase is, or when a girl's going through a whole phase, it's really when she's hopping around from different men. I guess you can say females if that's what they want to experience, but they're hopping from different people. Let me put it that way. It doesn't have to be them just being physically sexual with that person, because with other girls, they actually have their own definition of what a whole phase is. And I've heard often girls say that it's not just a physical sexual connect, it's something else beyond that, but they don't have it with just one person. So that's the whole phase. It's not with one person, it's with multiple people, and multiple happens after one. And there's other things that people want to throw into a whole phase, but it's not a whole phase when the girl is going back and forth with you and an ex. That's not the same thing. A whole phase is something more so for fun, and it's also more so for a heartbroken person, somebody that has something missing in them, and somebody that has something where they actually cannot love. They actually have such a disconnect to finding somebody and wanting to actually love somebody. So they don't look at somebody and feel like this is the only person. They look at it as there's options out there, and they're weighing their options. They're trying different things and they're experimenting. And it is sometimes often when girls are traveling, you know, going to another city. There's so many things that fall into a whole phase, because it's just a period of time where they're experimenting with different people. That's literally it. And you can even be in multiple relationships. You can be having your ex, and you can have that person, and you can have another person, or it could be you and the ex. But here's the difference, where it's actually a whole phase is when it's like there's no actual emotional connect, but she's going back and forth, but she's still doing her own thing where she's traveling, and then she's seeing what else is out there. You see the difference? When you're battling between two people, it's not a whole phase, because you have some sort of feelings towards that person, and you know, in your head you should be wanting to just be with somebody, or you might want them both, but typically it's because there's something that's drifting you from that person to get to that person, but then there's something wrong and there's something missing here where it's getting you right back to that other person. So there's that difference where it's not a phase, it's you trying to figure things out, or it's you literally being stuck in between and you're just tied and you're torn. That's what it is with that. But with a whole phase, I'm telling you, there's really no feelings involved. Through a whole phase though, a female can actually catch feelings. A female can actually catch feelings. A lot of common ones is the whole breakup one, where girls go through it and they just said, F guys, I'm just gonna experiment, see what's out here, I'm not gonna catch no feelings. Now, what sucks with a lot of girls you see out here, and I want to say a lot, because yes, girls get bashed for, you know, doing this that might make them look like a hoe and all these bad things, but in a sense, sometimes it's really because they have bad experiences. And yes, it's typically with the bad guy that we all like to talk about, but because they have gotten treated bad, that's why they ended up where they ended up. Now, yes, you can blame a girl that's actually a hoe. Yeah, go for it. But with the phase, it's normally from a cause. And I say it doesn't happen with every female because it's supposed to happen with every female. No, it's just a common thing that happens. But I told you, it's from literally past experience or just a girl trying to experiment. But every girl really has their own definition. It falls into one main thing. And that's where it's normally sexually. And then some girls, it's like when they step out where they connect, but they're not actually connected. So there's so much into it, and I can really get detail, but I just really want you guys to take from this video is that with the whole phase, it's not every single female. And with the whole phase, it comes from multiple things where it's like, you can't look at the female and just completely judge her off of that, but it's something that happens. And it's because of a reason normally. Okay, so don't just categorize this woman to just be a hoe because she's going through a whole phase. There's many different reasons, and maybe I'll do a series of these. But yes, I hope this video helped you guys out, and if it did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Drop what you want to see down below. Make sure you check out my Patreon and follow me on all my social media platforms, and of course you got to be subscribed with that post notification because I always drop videos. And yes, you guys will see me in my next video. Bye, you guys.